Coffee Kush TV, we in the building. Yeah. Shout out to all my supporters, my Patreon, my new Patreon members. I'm gonna shout y'all out. I'm finna start shouting everybody out. All my supporters, all of them. I'm gonna remember everybody's names. You feel me? I got some special things coming up. Me and a few people got some shit in the works that's just beautiful. And I want to thank everybody out there for the support and recognizing what entertainment is and what knowledge is. And it's time to get back to what we do. Where we at? We in the classroom? Come on, fill it in so we can pledge of allegiance up in this mug. Where we at? Where you dudes at that was talking all this shit when I wasn't on the air? Where you at? E. Taylor, where you at? Taylor Sherman, you wasn't talking shit, but you calling in today. I don't know what you pressing one for. Rack 100, you calling in and you getting blocked. In fact, that's a troll page. So I'm not even done. If you can't be yourself, you're not welcome here. What's up, Mrs. Lynn? Sullivan Dre, good to see you. Highly favored. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Forrest Glory in the building. What's up with you? Yeah, let me see. Thank you for letting me learn with you. Well, who is that? You're not learning with me. I don't know if you learning with me. How do I know if you learning? Are you a man or a woman? I can't see that emoji from here. What you mean? Thank you for letting. I don't know if you learned nothing. Press 1. I don't know if you learned nothing. You gotta show me you learning something. I'm not finna vouch for you. I ain't never seen your name, Asa or whatever your name is. Know nothing about you. Know nothing about you. I don't know what you're doing. You a woman? Well, shout out to you. I'm glad you learning. A lot of dudes just be coming here and yeah, I need to know. Where you at, Kev? We've been waiting for you to teach since last night. I'm not teaching you shit. Press 1. I'm getting people in my classroom. Come on, before it's too late. Come on, I'm getting people on the arc. That's what I'm doing. Press 1. I'm not sitting there all things, man. I'm not finna. My information don't make sense to you. You ain't been here since the beginning of this information, and you ain't gonna be here after it's finished. You just around, and that's what I'm doing, separating right there. Right there. And you're not looking for me. Soon as my page gets shut down, you're gonna be right next to somebody else trying to fit in with somebody else chat, and I ain't going. The females can do it because that's what they do, but I'm saying for the fellas. What up with you, Max? I see you out there. Bocat, my guy. Mama Riding, what's up with you? Amanda's class is back in session. What's up with you? 100% truth? Artificial, I see you. I say what's up to my classmates, and then I shout out the sponsors to the show. I don't know. The rest of y'all been on YouTube and like to sit around and troll, and I don't know you. Come to class more. Come say, hello, I'm Marley. What's up with you, Marley? Come to class more and say, I'm Raquel Reality. Press 1, Kev. I was on your Discord. You blocked me. Remember me? Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I blocked everybody until I got my shit right. Press 1 until I decided on the approach. You feel me? So don't come over here trying to press 1, trying to puff daddy, shimmy shammy your way into the graces of Kev Rowe. It ain't going. What's up with you, Brooke? See, I told you. Familiar name. I told you. What's up with you, Miss Checker? Good to see you. These are people who's been with Kev this whole time. Discord never works for me, so I gave up. If I would have had your spirit, if I would have had to give up spirit that you got, we wouldn't know what we about to learn today right here in homeroom. Press 1. If I had to give up as easy as life is today, if I had the spirit to give up like you, y'all would know nothing. Y'all be still in darkness. Press 1, you dead. Press 1. If I had your spirit, I can't have people around me that just give up because something is hard. That ain't got nothing to do with your participation in my damn classroom. Press 1. Lord have mercy. Motherfucker always got some damn excuse. I'm on them. Not this year. Not this year. You're not finna use those old high school and junior high school excuses with me. Press 1. You're a grown ass person. Come into class and say something. Lord have mercy. It hurt my spirit. I'm on Patreon. So what? That's right. Max, tell them. I'm on Patreon and Discord kicked me off and I'm still here. So what? Allow me to fuck up, press 1. Lord have mercy. Tell her, Max. Somebody asked Amanda how many times she got kicked off of fucking Patreon. How many times you got kicked off of fucking Discord? Yeah, y'all, man, y'all be tripping me out with that shit. Lord have mercy. What? I just enjoy y'all. I enjoy talking to y'all. I don't care, man. I don't care no more. I got some information for y'all. You know, it's 11:56 on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, you're 3 hours late. Press 1. You're 3 hours late. You should have woke up 3 hours ago. My brain been in operation 4 hours ago. Ready. Even though I was late to class. Ready to go because I'm so excited. You know, 2-3 weeks of paying attention to the world of YouTube. I think it was 2 weeks. Took a little spring break. A winter break. Press 1. Refresh our mindsets, get us ready for this second wave because it's gonna hurt a little bit. Press 1. I told you. That's all I'm gonna say. Press 1. I'm undefeated. That's what I got to say. That's what I said. I said I'm undefeated because I told you. Kev is here to break this history down like never before. I'm better than the Smithsonian. I'm better than the History Channel. I'm better than the Netter Network. I got a historical library. I think it's the Library of Atlantis or something in my brain. Press 1. I remember so much backward. I think I bumped my head when I was young and everything. I just knew everything. Press 1. There ain't no way a nigga ain't graduate nothing ever supposed to know this much, right? Ain't nobody. You went to school. You had a good graduation. And you like, what the hell did I go to school for? I just should have pressed 1, but you had to get the degree. You had to go be a plumber or whatever you is. Now I'm a professor. Press 1. I teach people stuff about historical things that nobody know on earth. Hell, the people who did it barely even know. Press 1. That's a heavy burden on a person. I just want to let y'all know that. And containing so much information. I had to go on my Chitterlin run. Press 1. I had to gather up all the black folk, let them know I was smarter than all the other black sorcerers out there. Press 1. I'll crush them. That's all it is. They gonna adjust. Press 1. Charleston White crushed. Looking retarded by the minute. Every time you log on, every 8 seconds. Anybody else, crushing them. And we doing it smart. We letting them crush themselves. You ain't even gotta do it. Evil expose itself. I just want to let y'all know it's been a pleasure. It's been a real pleasure, especially what my man said and the people in the background doing the research on certain things. Now, we're not finna get into everything right here, but I do want to have a discussion about it just to get our motors going about the theater of war, the Truman Show. When when Afro-Americans end up losing everything, what laws were put in place? I mean, we're going backwards in time. So you have to kind of think backwards, especially in the upside down inception as world. Press 1. You got to go. You got to be willing to jump today. You know, and it's just homeroom. It get better. We don't discover so much. King Leopold taking hold of American soldiers. That's the French and German army. Press 1. Kev Gill's uncovering the mysteries of history. Raw and uncut. You feel me? I amaze myself looking back at my shows. Dang. You know, so I had to bring y'all some form of information, because I told y'all the key was the perfect white supremacist world was to create what? A black white supremacist. Press 1. It's not blonde hair and blue eye. No. If you want to take the kingdom, you want to create black Nazis. No, that's what you do. They'll never see it coming. Press 1. So that's the whole point of who turned you into a Confederate, remember? Who taught you to hate yourself? So these are the points of history, you know, that's important. I know a lot of people don't want to think about history because it hurt. Hit the like button. But hey, it don't bring views, or, you know, they're not as popular, or, you know, but it's just, these are the things that I'm into. So this is what I talk about here at the Cairo University. So look, when you look at this picture that I have up, of course, you see a black Nazi. Press 1. Now, what we're going to be studying in class is different black Nazis that was in full effect in World War I and World War II. People who participated, African countries who were in, what you say, African countries, but they weren't really African countries. But so you would start, what I want to show you is there's so many black Nazis or black Germans that you will begin to recognize individuals that you may see as celebrities. I want to tell y'all now, not at the homeroom in class. You know what I'm saying? Because that's private. If you're not in my class, I'm on patreon.com/KevGillsTV, and we're going to be breaking this down within the next 2 hours. It's the first day of school. I hope everybody is ready for a great, all the classes going to be private right here, but they're going to be private. So you better get over there and do it. We know all that. We know Jay-Z is German. We know all that. Well, we know all this. The thing is knowing more, Earth Wide Web. Okay? Don't just get up and say, hey, man, we know this. These people been walking with me this whole time. Sit down in my class because we don't know you. Okay? Thank you. So I'm here to teach about black and white American Nazis and how the real natives in America were subdued and contemplated by the world, especially in World War, what they say World War I was. You remember when I was doing the research on the Hellfighters, and what did we come up with, you guys? Let's take a small trip back. I'm one of the most brilliant individuals on the internet. Watch this one. Remember when I said they pulled a switcherooski on you with Napoleon? Remember Napoleon? The black German? No, not the fake artwork Napoleon. No, the black supremacist. The one right there that led to who? All right, but we're going to get back into that. They not ready for that, y'all. That's what they're in there. Who? I didn't think so. No. I'm talking about when we was looking at these photos right here, y'all, in class, right before we went on winter break. I'm talking about this. Remember this? All right, then. Now, when you look at the black Nazi over there, you will see he got a helmet on that looks familiar. Where these helmets come from? Now listen, remember we said this the Captain Smith from the Titanic and that little other guy. But this also looked like King Leopold at the same time, remember? Who was saying, why it look like our soldiers look like they being like converted or some shit, shackled or some shit. Like, why they look like they being, because King Leopold and his fucking family, full of German, Russian people, when y'all went over there, as I said, to build up Iberia and all this other stuff, they put a switcherooski on you and got your people to fight for the Italy. And Italy were Germans. Italy is Nazis. You get it? So I'm here to teach you that the Italians, when they went, the American soldiers went to fight for Italy, they actually signed up to be Nazis, Germans, and all the other things over. They were duped, and they didn't have to do too much here after the Nazis were defeated. Some things you just can't believe you uncover when you start paying attention to history. How did the Americans become Nazis? How did they teach you to hate yourself? Well, we already discovered that with the Daughters of the Confederacy. Press 1. They became the school teachers who start teaching the racist propaganda that was put forth by the Rockefeller Foundation, all that other stuff. Teach kids they from Africa, they all from this place, when they was really from here. When American soldiers, the black American soldiers, went to World War I, they didn't fight for America, for this nation. They went there and were converted into Italy's battalion, French battalions. Do you know that? That's why it was so hard to get them recognized here in America, because they wouldn't recognize them when they came back. It was a coup. Some soldiers went down with the ship. Remember, we start finding all this out when we start doing the research on Emmett Till's father, Sr. Found out he was hung over there. Which places him a good probability that the 6 million Jews that were persecuted are actually American black people and soldiers of the war. And bones and shit is being kept right there in Italy. Well, what y'all call the Vatican. Again, studying the caustic church. Y'all call it the Catholic Church, but the caustic church. America. That's why I was tripping. Like, why before World War I, where was the American flags? There's none on tape until the Hellfighters got defeated. Again, we're talking within the realm of the United States Incorporated Harry S. Truman Show, the theater of war, and all this other stuff to propagate a false history. Now their children is talking about Tartaria and the lost kingdom before the reset, correct? But how would they know about a reset if they just got here after the reset? And what had to be reset? Well, the destruction of these people who just lost the war. Again, these hellfighters were actually in North Africa to perform humanitarian aid under the Red Cross. You know, the Red Cross. So, knowing that the American Red Cross, we now know is just taking, the Red Cross is bigger than the Red Cross. It's bigger than the Red Cross is actually the Red Shield. The Red Cross on the Red Shield, that's the Rothschild. Rothschild is the Red Shield. Press 1. It's like a fucking, it's like a game they've been playing this whole time. So, This is the banking establishment history. That's what you guys been taught. Your history was taught by the Swiss banking owners, the Catholic Church, and all of that one. You from Africa. That's a banking institution. Though that bank, the Swiss banks and the Catholic Church are Nazis. Not everybody in the Catholic Church. What I'm saying is the main head of that motherfucker, they're Nazis. Just like the Nazis who came to America and became president, like George Bush. Press one. So I want to tell y'all, your whole fucking country is racist. Everything you've been standing for has been white supremacist, and you've been mind controlled to be that of the third and fourth right. It's what it is. I'm waking you up to what mind control you are under. You can't be mad at the messenger because he told me. Take it up with him. I'm supposed to be playing video games and running Madden tournaments right now on my gamer page, but I'm stuck talking to you about this stuff. Press one, and you're not finna fucking play me. Nigga, I can be doing something else. Press one. Fuck that. Y'all pay attention to everything else. Pay attention. This is important. Were you converted into a damn German? Was you converted into a... Was you tricked out of your position and ransacked by all the ones after you've been tricked out of your position? And who did they burn up? Where are all the soldiers in World War I and II? Oh, 6-7 million of them gone. Everybody got letters. Your firstborn just gone. That will give way to international immigration. I bet you after every war, it was big waves of immigration. After every... Come, we got names. We got it all. Press one. What if the Nazi logo was something else? And this is the thing we gotta focus on, because it seems like they put this off on a character called Adolf Hitler, but it is too much propaganda that was being programmed in. And look, these guys walking like this with their hands out. Look, it was just too much. It's 2022. Okay, we pretty much own propaganda and how it was being used, so we can question our history. Was it all a trick? The Nazi logo is a Habsburg eagle, of course, but it's also a cross as well. The Iron Cross, the Red Cross, especially all these nations come together under the Red Cross for emergency purposes. Press one. Instance, the Red Cross is in Ukraine supplying up a storm right now. Press one. And while that war is coming on, they giving them money to do what? Make sure they get on them census rolls as white people, 300,000 of pop. Press one, because they're using your estate. But we're going to get into that. We get into that. Right now, you just have to be waking up. We got to spend a couple years waking you up. I need my students woke up. The Red Cross is... When my students are studying the Red Cross, which is you study that all the Red Cross is not only a logo for emergency for a Swiss knife company, it's a connection that these people have. It is the Rothschild, it's the Red Shield, and these are the people who was running the German concentration camps. Press one. Were they German concentration camps in America? Yes. Press one. Under operation by way of what? The Red Cross. The Red Cross is a Nazi start as a Nazi program. You don't want to believe me? I watched this one. I'll show you a magic trick. That's the thing about these students who just come into my classroom to play around. This is what you're going to be learning. You don't learn this at Kwame School. Press one, you don't learn this at Otten University, because they probably little Germans running around here being little terrorists. Press one, Nazi concentration camp. You see this? Huh? Krevenkreist. Press one. Okay. Red Cross. Press one. You see that eagle right there? Okay. This is a watchtower. You see that American eagle up there? The Nazis in America had the same faction of what's the name? They don't hate each other. They subdued America. That's what they did. And everybody can play dumb, but it's not time to play dumb. God wants the world to wake up. You're going to get this work. You're going to get this work. So who was running the German press one? Who was running the... DJ, watch this one. Remember Brother Polite? Oh, yeah, watch. You think I'm a scammer? Watch this one. G, watch this. Press one. Okay. There is no plausible deniability here. I am going in. I am the smartest Afro-American in the community. Settle down. Press one. And look at him. He's handsome. Look at him. Press one. I'm going for it. I'm not going for the vote of nobody else until I knock down the African-American leadership and then raise them back up as my little children. Press one. With some testicular fortitude. Press one. You got to fight for your damn right. You want to fight for reparation. Damn a reparation. I want to know what happened first, so I'll know what we fighting for. Press one. Nigga, was that us in these concentration camps? What happened to the black people? Press one. What happened to the black people is the new slogan. Huh? All this tutorial. Huh? All this was the after effect building after they did something horrible. Press one. I gotta use theatrics for you motherfuckers, because that's what make a good speech. Press one. Look. You know what world I'm opening it up right now? A can of worms. Sonetta, your daddy is white, so you can't say nothing to me. Press one. Your father, press one, is a German. I put my money on it. Press one. I bet your daddy's a German. Press one. I'm telling you right now, we got to know what happened. How did we become hellfighters? From landowners to fucking German, defeated Italian. Italy was by the German. Press one. We went to fight for Italy. Oh my God, that's the cap. Oh, they got us. So who ended up with your land? Okay. How did you go? The objective is, how did you go from landowners and owning land, acres in America, to please give us something, the Communist Manifesto? Who flipped you upside down, and when did it happen? These are the questions going into the year 22, and at the U. Last year was just a formation, and God bless everybody who been here, but now it's finna get good. Your participation level is finna be expected. No longer will you be on YouTube just clapping and shouting and pressing ones and be trying to become members for friends and all that. Hell no. Look, you want to friendship hold people back. You may be dumb. I may like you, but you may not have no damn intelligence. Swastikas are representation of the Big Dipper going around. You know all that. But I don't know what the Big Dipper is. Call it in and tell me. Press it one. Mrs. Mays. Mrs. Mays, call it in. Don't you say another word until you call it in. Let me open this phone line, because you got a lot to say in this morning. First one, she got a lot to say, so she better just, I'm glad that you talkative than a mug. Press one. I like new students like you, because you get one shot. That's the good thing about students like you. You got a big mouth. You act like you. I love sisters with a big mouth and want to speak the truth. So that's what I'm expecting. Press one. You're not doing it. You don't have a way to call in. Well, sit down in my classroom. You got a way to type. Well, that ain't happening. Now you got to go. Sit back and be quiet. I'll unblock y'all after the show. Don't even do it. You shouldn't be saying that. If you can't call in, keep your big old I knew it to yourself. Because you didn't know nothing before Kev said it. And all of a sudden you knew it. So this is what I'm saying. Were there Nazi German encampment camps, POW camps in America, World War I, World War II, and who built the German dams in America? How did Adolf Hitler, a damn character, end up with homemade dams in America? Well, I tell you how to flood out these people's land and split this motherfucker up. Press 1 by way of water. Press 1 and applying maritime law and splitting the people and fighting two opposite wars, making it look like a damn civil war when it was a fucking coup by way of water, and they put the Holy See of Italy over you because they just made you a damn Nazi. Press 1 a jam it. I hate them. Coffee and Kush. Goddamn Kevro University. Thank you for standing up in my classroom. What's on your mind?
Hi, this is Lita from Ohio.
How you doing, Miss Ohio? What's on your mind?
Just last night I was reading Ephesians. I can't even talk now. 4, and when you just said something, it just let me take it off speaker. Hold on.
Yeah, whatever you got to do. Right. I want to hear this. I like when my words line up with the word. Go ahead. I love that.
Yeah. And this is about us, like, getting this light and being aware. 4:14 it says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive. So it's just like, this is the truth is just being told to us, and God is opening up and using you and using the people that believe in Him to see the light. So if we want to, we don't have to be deceived anymore.
That's right, and because this information exactly breaks down all the lies we've been taught over the years. I've been right here on earth with you. This is getting straight to the facts.
It is.
Yes, ma'am.
So I just wanted to say that, and I don't want to, so we can just keep on going and flowing. So
thank you so much.
When I heard you say that, I'm like, it's time for us. We can't be like children anymore. We have to, stay fast to His word and keep believing. Keep believing.
Facts.
It's time.
That's right.
It's been too long. We all been deceived, and everybody got to come on it in their own time frame, because it's like nobody is exempt for dealing with this, because it's been going on for so long. But the blessing is that we living in a lifetime where we are getting an opportunity to get truth.
Yes, ma'am.
And who don't want to hear truth? Even if people don't like, it's like you have to have the mindset to just hear the truth. Every personality, every person is not going to be. We different. So, yes. But if you're hearing the truth, you got to put that other stuff beside and just listen to the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Listen to the truth. Everything you do, it don't have to be. It's about you, but it's kind of a lot about you, because you got a message even bigger than yourself.
You know it. I'm just a vessel that He's using. You absolutely right. Thank you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And we ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're not Him, so we're not perfect. But you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Exposing stuff. Yeah. So go ahead.
I appreciate you.
All right.
I see you in the back. I see you back there in the back. I see you. This is what the hidden white supremacy. You can't fight white supremacy if you don't know what it is. Steve Coakley said it great. He said, how come these Boule people and these Masons and these frat boys, they tell you about the white man and what he doing to you, but they never tell you how to fight him. So here you got this white man, this a Scooby-Doo character, this Boo character that these people don't enforce with their black leadership in your mind. Boo clan. Boo. They never tell you. So to me, the white man, every time they say the white man, I think it's a goddamn, I think the white man is officially Chuck Norris in their brain. I think the white man, they want us to think of Chuck Norris like the Asian people think of Bruce Lee. And the white man, every time we about to do something great, this nigga over here say, but the white man ain't gonna let us. So Chuck Norris is like jumps in front of you. Now Chuck Norris ain't there. But this nigga and his fear don't place Chuck Norris in your way called the white man. Press 1, and all you got to do is go through Chuck Norris. But nobody can beat Chuck Norris because Chuck Norris is 3-time down black belt in the movies. You feel me? I don't believe this stupid shit. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air? What up?
Good morning, Kev. So, hey, can you hear me okay?
I hope so.
Okay, so I had to call in this morning. I had to stand up in the class because I'm a farmer and I'm a black farmer.
Okay.
So what you're talking about is so on point because I have been researching and trying to figure out how all of a sudden everybody growing the food was white. So during World War I and World War II, they started doing call-outs for victory gardens. Everybody grow victory gardens. So the white people started going outside and growing food in the front yard like they just been growing the food. No. So black people don't grow food no more. And it's about to be a food shortage. You just messing me up this morning. So I just want to say,
got you.
This is all connected. This is so connected. And when you talked about what happened to the land, that's where that land went. All those farmers became soldiers. And when they left their farms, they started making victory gardens and took away the black agriculture.
Of course.
That's
And guess who moved in? The new Swiss Vatican Red Cross and opened up internment camps and put our people in it while our men was off helping Iberia, supposedly fighting wars. The women and young disabled and old men and women was here alone and put in internment camps. Yeah.
And it's a fact because every census you see, if you go back and you look in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, you're going to see farmers, and they're gonna be swift.
Yes,
that's like
I got the pictures of the white cotton pickers and everything. This is amazing that you called me.
You better bring this to the classroom. Y'all better pay attention up in here. Lift y'all heads up. Wake up. Heads up. 7 up.
Heads up.
On.
7 up.
Thank you for your time.
Lord have mercy. Thank you. Thank you. Heads up. 7 up. That's what I'm talking about, family. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. What happened to you? Our forefathers scared. They afraid. A lot of our people, you know what I'm saying? They just don't want to say nothing. But it's you. You know? How did you lose everything? What drove our people west? Was this false Native American story really yours? Was Manifest Destiny really about the Nazi regime and all of their allies? Press 1, moving into America and using its resources and stealing because we just lost everything by way of damming, breakages, flooding, and false humanitarianism hope by the Red Cross, in which we were a part of going to North Africa, helping develop Iberia, Morocco, Europe, and the kings and queens. There was no Europe before it was us. Press 1. There was none. They devised a cold plan, and it's all in the Bible. Their whole plan is in the Bible. Yep. That's the importance of it. I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews but are not. So why you don't get no sympathy? You don't get no sympathy because if they really had to tell you the truth, if they really had to tell you the worst Holocaust in the world that ever happened right here in America. So press 1. Yeah, it's African American month. Jump, little birdie. Jump. Fly. Yeah, the worst Holocaust that ever happened on earth happened right here in American soil. Who you think it happened to? You. Press 1. Everybody that was associated with the Swiss banks and the Red Cross and their form of debt bondage were a part of those that army. Press 1. So you got Asians, you got Gypsies, you got North Africans, South African, all type of people within this realm of humanitarian undercover. So when y'all looking at them footage of these people getting off them ships and they handing boxes over, and these could be military. Full military brigades And you watching that old footage like they're just good white people. Who made them good? We don't even know what they did. We don't know where they come from. All of it, but my brain say, oh, them good white people who just got here, they was black and white film. Right there, it's Tataria. Yeah, no, they took that, and everything they saying in Tataria in America, they took that from the kings and queens that was here. And sold you propaganda with cowboy movies and Indians, and stripped this nation of fine gold and every resource you ever saw. This is the land of milk and honey. Christopher Columbus, that's the Catholic Church. They was using the bank as the church, remember? The church is the bank. Chase Bank is the Catholic Church. That's the Rothschild. Rothschild is the Red Shield, the Red Cross. Get it? Now, on that stupid island, there is a they don't get extradited here. So not only can you steal from the Americans and steal everything, you go there to live and retire. Because you can't get extradited here. Press 1. They don't set up a protection blanket outside of the protections of the law. They operate outside of the law because they cannot be extradited here. Don't live in a little Illuminati dream world of fear. Speak. Press 1. You said the Illuminati. So speak at the end. Let me hear you.
Ivan a brew.
Coffee and Kush TV, no nickname. Stand up, be a man. What's on your mind?
So my mind, what's up, Kev? I've been in the lunch tables for a little while. I just wanted to say, I'm a visual person too, and I'm looking at that swastika, and it's like 4 7s just spinning around.
All right, then. Thank you. It looks like whatever that is. I don't know. But think of the story they gave to somebody else is actually your story. You live in ghettos. They've been hunting you down your whole life. Extermination programs, poisons in your food. What hasn't been done to you that ain't been done in the POW Jewish camp? You think they were shooting each other? You think they had that much hate for each other? No, they got you confused in another time zone. That shit that happened in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s with them white folks in the South, all them white folks that's down there causing all that disturbance, those are immigrants that were Nazis and Germans and Italians and Polish from all the way over there. Yeah, they came here in the early 1900s. That's why they were so quick to pick up the Nazi flag and move it. The Nazi flag the war wasn't won over there with that war footage. No, that's confusion. All that war footage is what happened to your people after the floods and after they destroyed everything. But you think it happened over there. It did not. It happened here. Ask the Tataria people. They'll show you the world fairs and all this other shit and all these beautiful things that was here. First one. I just want you to tell you, they gave you the propaganda and flipped the storyline. So you got to come out of the propaganda right here by way of Kev Rowe. Thank me later. Press 1. The census recorded it. There you go. I'm just here to wake you up and allow you to speak on the air. You get it? You can speak on the air. The airways is the air. So you got to speak. If you don't speak, you feel how God gonna hear you. You got to cry out. Say what you see. What you see. You know, I can tell you all day. But what I'm not going to do is just let niggas just. I'm waiting for you, Kev. No, wait for you. I'm waiting for you. This don't work without you. Press 1. This is the best information in the world. That's why I'm choosing to just step it up and stay involved with people who are willing to speak. You hear them sisters that called in? Speakers. They want to speak. True move them. That's what I'm talking about. They're not just sitting there and just thinking about it. No. No, we lost everything by way of floods and maritime law and amendments to your bills of rights that held you and anchored you right here to the land, but they created a banking system that cast you out to sea by way of birth certificate, and they would stole your identity and gave their people access to white privilege. Press 1, which is really owner privilege. Just when you own it, press 1. But a foreigner can't own nothing. Press 1, not here. So they made you a refugee and you proclaim black, which is nothing. You're a refugee and you need to be taken care of by way of the corporate state who has your trust. Press 1. No, not your, oh, I trust him to help. No, I mean your literal trust. And they hold that at the Vatican where they have no jurisdiction. You can't do nothing if you wanted to. Because the law that you uphold cannot go get them. And that's their law. Did you hear what I said? I say, black, black, or black. I'm going to tell you something your daddy ain't going to tell you. The law you got over you is their law. And they're outside of your law. You ain't never heard that one. You press 1. That's why Rockefeller ain't never been. He ain't got to go. He above the law. That's why. So you upholding this banking system and this NFTs and crypto and this format of democracy is a white supremacist fucking gold mine, because you insert yourself in debt bondage in which they use your name and use you as collateral. You're forever bound by the devil. Press 1. Forever. And this type of debt bondage right here, this slavery, you pass down to your kids. Because to the flip side, they kids is going in. So while you're going further and further and you're enriching the European nations, which is them. So an American white can't be mad at a European white. You know, I hate the Queen of England. Without the shit that they did, you wouldn't even, you gotta go home too. All of the greatest inventions that ever happened that gave way to all these beautiful things with Xboxes were created here already. From phones to every damn thing else. You think it's new and shit. Brother, you think you're going somewhere. The ways of communication has been here. Go study the world fairs. They been had cell phones, G. They been had all this shit. They been had it all. I'm sitting up here saying, well, how did we go from kings and queens to savage Indians? Press 1. Who's out here teaching us that we went from kings and queens of nobility to now living in teepees? Press 1. And I started noticing this was propaganda. Press 1. Now, when you look at this flag here, press 1. Why do you think the Negro's male head is off, cut off? Press 1. On the what? The Red Cross. Press 1. Why? This is not a black nation who did this. No. Press 1. Why do you think that? Well, I teach this. This is why I teach. I teach this. God bless y'all in my Cash App. Hit that Cash App so y'all can get them shout outs and we can support the road. That's what I'm talking about, family. Thank y'all for that right there. Right there. All the support that I can get, I'm just exploding on them. I ain't got nothing to lose. They already take away every one of my YouTube pages. I can talk about black people and call them niggas and bitches and hoes and participate in all the ratchetness, but I can't teach. Okay, I see what y'all scared of, right? As soon as I start teaching about this, it was a wrap. World War I and II, the theaters of war. I start explaining it to you correctly. Got to get him up out of here. Press one. So you're gonna understand after this why this is a pen. You're gonna understand why this is a pen. Press one. You're gonna understand all this stuff when I get finished with you. I'm just gonna keep going down. You ever heard of that African Dagon? Stuff like that? That's all from the Catholic Church. All of that stuff is Dagons, and all you people who are in Greek fraternities, y'all worship the Catholic Church too. And the crescent moon and the sea, water world. Press one. This is the Pope. This is the Holy See. Press one. The fish god. Press one. All this we're gonna be studying. You know, people can say, "Oh, I mess with you, Kev, bro. I saw you on." Oh, bro, like that entertainment stuff. It's cool. You're gonna be able to understand what this stuff is. You're gonna be able to understand it's gonna be the Catholic Guide to Ash Wednesday. You seen it? You're gonna see what the market really is. Press one. Look, I'm trying to tell you. Look at Harry Potter, the SS. Press one. All right, then don't even put this shit on your forehead and on your right hand and all this stuff like that. You're going to be able to see all that when I'm finished. Okay? I'm going to let you know that the United States, even before them, the king and the queen that was here before this, is just a company. They didn't do nothing but hijack the company by way of total destruction and turning the people against the kings and queens by way of catastrophe. Dams breaking. You ever heard of islands and shit? California was an island and stuff like that. By way of big dams breaking up north. Press one. Louisiana Purchase. Press one. Napoleon. The Purchase. All that was dammed out. Press one. All that was dammed. This was all flooded. Go look at the Louisiana Purchase. All this was flooded, and it split the nations by way of manifest destiny. Total destruction. You got me? And you flood it out, and then you sell it. It's underwater. And that way, when the water recedes, this is owned by the Holy See. By way of maritime law. You got it? You just never reclaimed the land. Now, all the water is not here no more, and we can actually drive across now and shit like that. But they did it and buried thousands, if not millions of people. There's caverns all over the place. Facts. It's time to get to the truth, y'all. It's time to get to the truth. Them people who say, "Oh, we was the Indians," like the Indian. No, you're the native to America. And if there was an American, you're the original Americans. That's who you are. You're original everything. But I started doing my research like these black Germans. I start studying the Nazi census. Press one. I start studying. You hear me, Sachetta? I start studying the Nazi census. Press one. See, family, the Third Reich. We got to study this. The movement. You notice I always get on the Democrats' head because I know it's a white supremacist movement for you to be stuck in. And it's ran by these people. Facts. The corporate George Washington is the corporation's first president of the Third Reich. Press one. But before we get to that, I just want the people to know who think they're Indians. These are the Indians. This ain't you. This was digitized. All you little black people, show me a Negro living in a teepee on a regular day without the American Red Cross, you gonna win. But you can't show me no Negro, no teepee, and you never will, because this photograph, it'll tell you who the damn Indians is. Press 1, and they really gypsies because they traveled from East Asia and West Asia and East India and that thereof. They're nomadic, trapping, fur trapping people that King George himself took care of. Press 1! He told them straight out, all right, y'all ain't got shit. Give us 30 furs a year. Can you do that? Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air.
What up? What up, G? Said.
What up, Seth?
You mind if I tell the people what the swastika really is?
I don't know what it is. What is it?
It's a symbol for Saturn. So it goes back into Saturnalia. It goes back into Hermetics. Saturn used to shine, as they say, as like the sun in the sky. And these people believe that the sun or the Saturn was the real power source for the world. So with Hermetics, it leads back into manifest destiny. And it's all a big order called the Order of the Golden Dawn, or the dawn of the new day. Okay,
we talked about that before. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the dawn of the new day is when they finally can keep the people in bondage forever, and be able to do the things that they want, the things that they try to do and rule the world out in the open.
Well, of course, because it'll be mind control on the people you want to rule. If all the people wanted to rule the nations, and these are different kings, heads of state, and they came together and had to subdue these people, well, that's what you end up with.
Right. The Order of the Golden Dawn is the order of the Confederacy. They are the Confederacy. It's multiple nations that believe in hermetics and alchemy, astrotheology, all types of different sciences and different belief systems that go against God's word.
Yeah, well, that's their religion, like Kabbalah. That'll be in the Kabbalah. That's what hermetics and stuff is. That's their.
Yes.
Yeah, but their ways of politics, that's what they worship. So they're blessed by Saturn, but their physical works will be trickery and banking and land stealing, right. And because God gave it to us.
Right. These will be the descendants of Cain. Cain had a lineage that was left out of the Bible because of his sins and where he killed his brother Abel. So it would be, like you said before, it would be almost a different type of man.
You got it. I'm here. We here listening to you. You got the flow. I'm working. I'm going to bring something, let the people see something. Go ahead.
So when you look at the Order of the Golden Dawn, they use the Red Cross.
The Order of the Golden Dawn uses the Red Cross, so that validates what I'm saying here.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's the only reason I bring it up. So even with like presidencies, you see the rising sun. You see it on like President Obama's seal. You see it on Columbia Pictures. You see it on almost every seal for like state seals or like the seals for the courthouse and the justice system. They all have the rising sun, which will be Saturn. It's not the sun in the sky, but it's all a symbology for the day when they can work out in the open.
And they have black Germans to pull it off by a lot of other things. But yeah.
Yes, sir. It goes from the time period that you speak of now all the way up until the civil rights movement. It's all the same parts of the Hegelian dialect that they use to get to the point in time where they want to be, or the outcome that they want to have.
Oh my goodness, yes. So it's possible that we may have became not possible. What do you think? I'm putting out a hypothesis out there, right? I'm studying this because I think I'm onto something. Well, I've always thought that, but what do you think about what I'm saying about we've been converted into the Italian Italy, and since the Italies were overrun by Germans, we initially just became German troops working in Iberia, North Africa. So if Germany was defeated, then that'd make we were defeated.
Right, because I'm trying to figure out how the Hellfighters were. If they were German soldiers, how would they hear first? And then they
because they're
Germany.
American. They're Americans who didn't fight for American. They tried to say that it was so racist that brigades wouldn't let them fight in World War I. But I'm like, wait a minute, that was the fuck we fought for the Civil War and all that other shit for. What are you talking about? They wouldn't let us fight in the war. Why are you carrying this? They ain't got shit to do with nothing. These fools supposedly is right doing what they doing. So why our Afro-American troops will be that will really place us off balance. Especially if Germany is defeated, and they will have legal way to acquire our assets, steal it, and take it overseas to the Vatican, Swiss banks.
Yes, sir. I had another point that I want to make, but I'm gonna save it because it's too far. Yeah, it's too far out right now. Once we get to it, I'm gonna save it till then, and I'm gonna present it. Yeah,
my man.
All right, Kev.
My man, enjoy the rest. What if these black people and leaderships were actually Asiatic Germans and Nazi? Like a Joe Louis character right here. But I'm saying, looking back, a lot of this stuff come from Hindu and East Asia and stuff like that. Y'all saying African, but Waterworld African don't exist. That is not real. Call it what it is. That's not no damn African. That's made by one of the oldest civilizations in the world. The Hindus, the East Indians. Press one. The East Indians. Africa don't exist. That's not real. That's not a real place. Oh man, I'm like, Africa ain't real. Lord have mercy. 424-209-9506. Was that you in internment camps? Press 1. You remember the Moors said they helped the United States develop us, but in fact we developed North Africa and Morocco. African Americans. So all the Moors lied, like what's the name said? Press 1. They lied. These are black Nazis. These are black Nazis. They lied. These are not Negroes. These are black Nazis. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Morris World TV. That's why their eyes are all wiggly. They North Africans who fought for the French, who was defeated by the damn German. Press 1, Coffee and Kush TV. You on air?
How you doing, Professor Gill? This is Dre from Pittsburgh.
Dre from Pittsburgh. Just throwing out a hypothesis, hoping that the people pick up on what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Well, I've been looking into what you've been saying about all those Germans in East Asia and East India. And a lot of those war generals and stuff, they're all out in like Namibia and fought in Boer Wars and have names like Adolf Hitler and wearing the same gear. So everything you're saying, I was even watching a documentary on the Harlem Hellfighters, and they're talking about how they traded in their U.S. gear for French military gear.
Okay. So that means they were stripped when they got there, which would mean that picture that I put up is very fucking real. They were stripped of their credentials, American shit, and became part of a foreign army and been under foreign occupancy in their own land ever since. It made these
because
people
the guy
immortal.
was even talking about it. The guy who was talking about it was a survivor, but what he said was he was like 16 years old, and they bumped his age up for him to go fight the war. And when he talks about all the recounts, how they flipped their uniforms and how they were fighting alongside with the Senegalese and the Moroccans.
They was fighting alongside with the Moroccans, but the Moroccans, oh, this is crazy, bro. They got us real good. This is the part of history we stop. We need to stop right here where we talking about. This is the secret with the Titanic and the switcheroo and all this other shit they did. We need to really zone in on this, and this is where I want to stay. I thank you for the call. Anything else?
And and then I had the funny part too. Like, I remember watching your show before, and you was like, "Yeah, we found Napoleon. He slipped right through our nose." I seen it. I saw that picture. I saw the documentary. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, so yeah. Remember I said Napoleon Black?
The Harvard track star. The Harvard track star.
Yeah, but he's North African. He's North African.
Right.
And when they said he went through Egypt, he really was going through Louisiana Purchase.
Through here?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, man, you're a real one, Professor.
Yes, sir.
You definitely are.
God is good to us, man. Thank you, King. My man, people appreciate that. When Kwame Brown say history don't matter, that's because he probably a German. Talking about Igichi. He probably from North Africa. Press 1. The big secret is we on our own land. That's what it is. That's the big secret. And they all capitalizing on keeping us distracted by way of the Truman Show. Press 1. Only people living in the Matrix is black people. Everybody else standing by like this, acting like they going to the store like on Truman Show. Hey, y'all. How you doing, little black person? I got a hat, too. Scooby-Doo. Press 1. Scooby-Doo. Press 1. No, bro. Come out the Hollywood mind control. Press 1. Stop. You ever see that movie Ants? That nigga was dancing. That nigga said, y'all ain't got tired of doing these damn dance moves every goddamn time, nigga. She like, no, everything good. She twerking back in it up, but he like, yeah, that's cool and all. Folding on, but everything is always the fucking same. You know, we ain't getting no weird fucking ants. We don't go outside or nothing. Motherfucker, all we do is stay right here. Family, start using your brain. 424-209-9506. See? I'm proving Napoleon is black. Press 1. I'm proving. Press 1. So when I say the Holocaust, the German, the Swedish, the Holocaust, that's because, look, the Catholics, look. They are hollows. Press 1. Look. I'm not playing. Go to the etymology. Press 1. Say that, boy, that nigga Kev smart. Press 1. Hollow. Okay? They are holocaustic. Okay? I don't know how many times y'all gotta... I don't know how many times. The thing is, how... Press 1. How we let this slip under our nose? Well, the daughters of the Confederacy. The daughters and sons of the same people who did it to you taught you was from Africa and just got here. And you was a slave and you don't know nothing, so you need help. And we gonna help you. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
What's going on, Kev? It's Water World.
Water World, what's up with you? Before you go, let me read this. Look, I already proved hollows.
Go ahead.
And now look at caustic as an adjective, capable of burning or destroying organic tissue. Corrosive from the Latin causticus, but I'm burning. Press 1, they are holocaustic. Now, I'm telling you, the religion of the Catholics is that of the holocaustic people who put that on somebody, but I ain't gonna say no names yet. I want the people to speak. Go ahead, Water World.
And it just goes back, and it makes knowledge really makes more sense because, like, I remember I just put up African symbolism, and you was like, "Nah, Water World, that's Asiatic, yeah, but it's Hindu. It stems back from way over there because every country has that symbolism of the swastika, but it goes it's Dayton, and it goes back to what you're saying right now, how infiltration, how they switched over our soldiers. Remember when you talking about Genghis Khan, the Mongols, the Persian army?
Yes.
That's what they did. They conquered, and if you didn't join, lay down or get down. If you ain't get down with them,
yeah, and they conquered and consumed the armies and the peoples thereof, and kept this beast kept conquering and conquering.
Kept conquering and conquering.
Go ahead.
Now you seen our troops converting over to them, because again, look, he just said he was 16 years old. A lot of the older ones they probably already killed them off, so they probably had our younger guys, our younger troops, our children, and indoctrinating them there to what their culture, what their belief system is, and how they gonna run their government, how they gonna set up their military.
Right on.
They conquered us, but that's all I'd say. You on point here.
I thank you so much for the call. Thank you, champion.
Thank you, sir.
My man. So I put up earlier yesterday this picture of black Nazis. Press 1. And y'all be wondering why. How these people be ending up on TV? A lot of these people are black Germans and part of the foreign royal family who stole your royalties and dethroned your king after a huge humanitarian crisis. Press 1. You the only people who can dethrone your king, and you the only people that can reinstall their king. Press 1. That's what y'all don't understand. Press 1. Remember I put this up? Remember I put up Sean Porter's father? Look, black Nazis. Okay? Non-Germanic ethnic minority foreign volunteers, Red Cross, conscripts, laborers, and POWs. Press 1. Do you hear me now, though? So y'all don't hear me, though. Y'all only told about black Germans. But I think we went over there and became German and fought for Italy. Press 1. And I think those, I'm gonna say that later. I'm gonna say that for later. These are black people, right? All right, then. Say, Kev got that work now. I'm going to be breaking all this down because they said I don't teach nothing. You see? You see? I've been right this whole time. Now that I'm really focused. See? Look. Did we become them? And they became us. In the grand scheme of things. They always say role reversal or this one and that one. Look at this. Y'all don't know, do y'all? That boy Kev, ain't that fabulous? Ain't that fabulous? Y'all stop fucking with me. I can't deny it. I'm a martyr. You don't want to hang with me. I ain't hanging at me. I'm trying to tell you. That nigga Kev Cole. Press 1. Ain't that fab? FABALOUS. Press 1. Let's put him over here. Press 1. I told y'all this show gonna hurt a little bit. Come to Kev Rowe. Come to my class. Come to my class, and immediately you will be more smarter. Press 1.
Unknown caller.
More smarter. Kev Gill's unlocking the secrets to the mysteries of the world. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air? What up?
Hey, this is Malcolm from Oceanside, Kev.
What's up with you, Malcolm?
Man, let me tell you something, brother. Hey, a lot of us brothers, we went to college. You know how you say that, you didn't graduate you didn't graduate like other people?
Yes, sir.
So we get off, they take a lot of brothers from, all type of environments. We play sports and all that, and they put us in situations that we're not even prepared for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we go in there and we join the organization. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And look, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We join these little societies and so forth, and we don't even know what we're doing.
I know.
We don't even know what's happening. Man.
I know.
Trust
me.
We join this stuff.
I know.
We get branded. We get all kinds of stuff.
Yes, sir.
And we don't even know what we're doing, brother.
That's right.
And then it takes, 30, 40 years, and a lot of brothers don't never figure it out, brother.
Yep.
But you better believe I figured it out.
Good job.
You have to go to Revelation. I'm going to give you a scripture.
Go ahead.
It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 8.
Go ahead.
I don't have my Bible with me. So I hope the people go in there and pull up Revelation chapter 13 and 8. And that's going to tell you a lot right there. 13 and 8.
13 and 8?
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Okay.
Revelation chapter 13 and 8.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
And what it's going to tell you is this right here. Man, you know what? I want the people to go read it for themselves.
Okay, somebody going to read it. Somebody going to call in with it. Thank you.
Hey, Kel.
What up, champion?
Hey, look, man. You got to put it on us, man.
I know.
Hey, look. If I don't repent, like, if I don't call and say, Kel, I'm part of one of them little
That's right.
secret society.
Oh, I know.
And look. Hey, look, and our people supposed to do what? When we go to school, we supposed to educate ourselves
Yes.
and know everything. Not everything, but we supposed to at least know our history.
Yes.
And you know how they do it, Kel? They make us dance. I watch
the circus is entertaining. The circus is entertaining. When you don't got nothing, it pays well on the surface.
Right. You see these young kids out there, they don't even know what they're doing. All they're doing, all them, for sororities, fraternities, they dancing. You dancing, you being a circus. You're right. But you're not even able to come out and teach your people their history.
That's right.
You don't even know your damn history.
That's right. Nobody does, though. It's tough. It's all right, though. But that's what it's going to pull people back to God, because this is all God's work. God send people to teach his people. That's just what it is. So I thank you for the call. Thank you, champion.
And let me tell you, I did one more thing. I'm going to hold you up. I'm at work right now.
Go ahead.
I tell you, I do this cleaning business, and I'm at work right now, man. And the reason I call is, hey, look, all them brothers out there and sisters out there, wake up. Because it's all a trick. And then, look, and what you talking about, brother, remember I told you, it says study to be approved, and that, hey, look, I studied it all, and I'm not going to say I know it all, but I know a lot, and I know where you're coming from.
Good.
Hey, look, if you keep doing what you're doing, brother, because you on there, man.
Thank you, champion.
You're on the right path, brother.
Thank you, sir.
I know this subject you're talking about right now. I know this subject.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for that. Thank you, brother. I got to go. Thank you, brother. Got to keep going with this. Since you know it, you should have put it out, but we showing black Germans right now. Okay? Give us our free type of guy. Press 1. Okay? So how did you go from that to the African for real? There was a huge switch, wasn't it? Trickery. You see? Big tricky. You can't tell a U.S. soldier colonel from a Nazi colonel. Press 1. Because you're thinking black and white. That's why. You got to know who is who. Who pulled one over on you? When did it happen? How did the Swiss bank end up with your trust funds? How from your heirs, from your forefathers? Press 1. Who is the Moor? Well, the Moor is nothing more than a Nazi. He will do anything that his master tells him. Press 1. He's a guard dog. And there's nothing against him personally. But truth has hit the earth. Press 1. So he just prevalent to information because he around. But he ain't doing no talking. In fact, his head is turned and ear hustling. You see that? You see that? And then get before you and say, we helped develop y'all. We became Morocco. No, we developed you. And you and them helped steal from us. Black man, press 1. And they left y'all out the equation. Not really, but really. People got to know they are black Nazis. They gave you the American corporation history, which really is a white supremacist ideology, because George Washington is of the right. Press one. Corporate history is white supremacist history. So you believe George Washington is the first president. He's great. He's this one. He's that one. I told you all your presidents is corporate. You under a corporate law, maritime, under the sea, under the power of the sea, the Holy See. It goes back to don't ask no questions, because if you ask questions, you're going to ask where my money at. You're going to start asking where Fort Knox gold at. See, that's yours. See, they going to say Adolf Hitler's gold, but it's the gold at Fort Knox. Hitler's gold ain't got nothing to do with no American, so y'all shouldn't be worried about Hitler's gold. No, they need Hitler, because Hitler, the actor, press one, is a good way to explain how they got that big ass gold pile and where they got it from. Press one. But in reality, it's yours. Corporate history tell you 1400 and we came over here in 1492. Real history tells you they just got here. They just threw this Christopher Columbus style Vatican City as Chase Bank debt bondage on you not too long ago. And identifying how it happened and when it happened is very important to you waking up. You can scream black power all day. You're not going to be reclassified as black. You already call yourself that. You need to be taken off the false roles and reclassified. The C, let me see what you're talking about. The sea is the sea of people on top of you trying to replace you. No, the sea is the Holy See, the power structure of control. Okay, the Holy See. Okay, the Holy See, maritime law. I know what you're saying, but the sea in the physical, right here, their sea is anti. Remember, we're talking contrary to the Bible. That's where they at. They see is the ocean and the control of the deep, the water. I'm not talking about the sea, the people representing the sea in scripture. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the upside down version of these folks and how they gonna make you lost at sea or in a perilous state. Shout out to Said. But we're going to be talking about that. We've been on the air 1 hour and 22 minutes. 1 hour and 22 minutes, and I love it. We get another 20, 30, 45 minutes of that. It's on. It was always, look, Democratic Republic of Congo. While y'all be thinking the Congo is over there, no, the Congo is the Wild Wild West in mid-America. And Leopold and them was trying to get here. Press one. This is where the Congo's wealth, Congo's Holocaust. You see? Look. Y'all thinking Africa. They people is like Africa. The Congo. No. That shit just been called that since the scramble of Africa. They just made that stuff up after they conquered you. So they needed an excuse. A cover story. Look, the Congo's Holocaust is your Holocaust. Okay? The Congo's wealth is your wealth. You the Planet of the Apes, you the monkey, man. Remember they told you was a monkey? So you're in a place and you're looking at these things on television, and it's having some type of effect on you because it's mind control. They're telling you Africa in your mind, because of what you taught. You thinking, oh, that's the African woods and that's Africa. No. King Leopold and that shit over there. Now you're going to say, King Leopold is the worst thing that ever happened. They was running the damn world fairs and bringing people here to call them monkeys and set them up in the human zoos. So how did our fighters become under King Leopold? Leopold is a Bolshevik. World War I. So you got to start asking yourself in history, you know. You know, y'all see Karimio over there. He trying to give the first Americans and call them gypsies and call gypsies Egyptians. Gypsies are not Egyptians. Gypsies make up wherever they from, Karimio. They're not Egyptians. I don't care about your music. Gypsies are from everywhere. Gypsies are from everywhere. North, south, east, west, in Asia, and Hindus. They ain't not no damn Egyptians. They're like traveler, stateless black people. Press 1. That's why it's important, because you got a Costa Rican Italian person pretending to be Costa Rican island boy, and he's teaching people that because they didn't have no more information from India. Now the gypsy is the Egyptian. And then they open up these little bullshit ass book to verify their stupid ass analogy, just letting you know they got that from another YouTube page, and they trying to trick you. No, nothing of original thought. Look how we just walking over it. You understand what I'm saying? That Indian shit is not real. Press 1. That Indian shit ain't real. So we already disproved that. What people need to get at is how Karimio people, press 1, was over here enslaving, then ended up being the ones that end up taking what you think is going on here. We out here doing big things, family. We out here doing big things, family. See, America don't want you to know that Titanic story is bullshit, and that's these boys right here playing roles like a motherfucker. That's why I said the Truman Show. These are the savagery. So why would our boys go over there and sign up with these are savages? Press 1. Because it's all in the theatrics of war, family. It's all in the theatrics of war. I appreciate everybody for paying attention. Let me rant because I hope to see everybody in class. You know, that's what's important. When we can get 200, 300, 400 people in class. Press 1. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And it's time to start talking about our history correctly. And in class, and taking this a lot more serious, because this is what the people want. You know, it's easy to get up here and talk about a fallen community when they don't have nothing. You think Kwame can teach you about this stuff? Of course not. We jumped on Kwame Brown. He can't say, oh, Kwame, the people at your school are stupid, you son of a bitch. He can't say that. Because even he's sitting his tall ass back saying, damn, this nigga. Even Tommy like, damn, I might be German. That's probably why he got so much self-hate. My brother might be a black German. Press 1. So we got to know who is who. You can't associate yourself with just black. Black is a term that the Nazis use to call the minority group within white supremacists. And you just walk right into white supremacy. So all of the people you listening to is in reinforcing exactly what they pre-planned for you. You understand? You've accepted the road to be part of and get less than. You agree, like Kanye said, you agreed to be the slave. Because now that we know, looking back at history, that went back to Queen Elizabeth and the Pope. Press 1. So you got these two people. Europe and Switzerland, Italy, Germany, the Nazis, in Europe. Now, Europe allegedly went to war with the Nazis, whose religious faction was Catholics, in which they all were. Get the fuck out of here. Go back and look at who in World War I you had beef with and in World War II who you had beef with. This is all theatrics. At Cairo University, I'm going to open your eyes to how they use remote control, Xbox controlled vehicles to make it look like it was a war going on. And we up here watching this shit, it's black and white. Getting programmed like at a world fair. Wow, they had good stuff. Our boys had the tanks. Americans taking pride in American pride. Our boys won World War I and II. Them our boys, best one. And in reality, man, you ever seen that movie Manchurian Candidate? Press 1. What was the alternative? Well, this is what I want y'all to know. This is how good they are. If you've seen Manchurian Candidate with Denzel Washington, press 1. If you've seen it, press 1. And what was the real focus of it? The programming to make them soldiers believe that they went to war. And they didn't. Press 1. They had a whole pre-planned script that they was embedding psychologically in their mind, 24/7. This is what happened. Now, he got shot in real life. You shoot him in the leg, and you shoot him, and we high on drugs. Press 1. And now, take that concept and go back and look at the Hellfighters documentary. Ooh, y'all smart. Ooh, Kev Gill. Go back, take that with the Manchurian Candidates and go back and look how they did them soldiers. With Denzel and them thought they was, and then listen to the storyline of how Colonel this did all this and he jumped around and did this. They had the same story. It was all over TV. They made toys out of it, slogans, and wow, he became president, right? Take that same energy and place it on the Hellfighters and watch what happened. Go watch them documentaries on the Hellfighters. The same story. No flaws. Oh, this one man, Johnson, came out with that knife. He just started cutting everybody. The German soldiers didn't know what to do. Pow, king. I got the book. I bought the book, remember? Pow, boom. He didn't want to stop. It was like he was possessed or something. He killed 20 soldiers and this one and that one. And I'm, wait a minute. You know me. Wait a minute. This is reminding me of something. These stories never fold. Ain't no new fucking idea brought into it. It's just the same fucking programmed story every fucking time. To where I say to myself, oh, this storyline ain't real. Oh, you trying to get me to believe more into this story called the Hellfighters. What's in between a Hellfighter and a German soldier? Nothing. They both was hellish. Remember? The German soldiers were seen as hell fighters, demonic motherfuckers. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. 424-209-9506. The ideological subversion of the American Negro in the 1900s after Wilmington, 1886. Early 1900s, give or take, is when the American coup was established. They were never to be under the authority of the king. Again, and you pledged your allegiance by way of going into internment camps. Press 1. You didn't become a slave until the American Red Cross by the Switzerland made you slaves and indentured servants. Those pictures you see of slaves, that's from American Red Cross. They say we were slaves right there, and they was bootlicking and all. Listen, these stories that these fake black propagandists be putting up is a part of the cover story. No. That was American Red Cross internment camps. They were doing the syphilis vaccinations that killed off hundreds of thousands of black people. They were doing the Black Death. Yeah, a real Holocaust. You know how many bodies they was putting in trenches, collective graves. But they propagandized Diary of Anne Frank. But they propagandized this stuff. But they don't never showed you the black German side. They never showed you this. I'm going to tell you, more than likely, you are the force they defeated. You are the one that ended up in internment camp. You're the one that ended up in a furnace, burnt. You're the one that was flooded out. You're the one that ran inside the caverns, bombing and stuff. Press 1. They had planes in World War I. You know how many United States, towns were bombed by the federal government in foreign nations? Black people with bombs by the government, by the federal government, who flew over and put napalm on people's buildings. Caused fires all over the place. What you think the World Fairs was about? During the day, let's have fun. During night, military operation. And the sons and daughters of these Khazarian, Tartarian people are over here trying to tell you about Tartaria. But Tartaria ain't nothing but the kingdom of the devil. Press 1. That's the Khazars in the Khazaria. That's the kingdom of Satan. That Russia, Germany, press 1. When you get Vladimir the Great, the vampires and shit. No, we're going to bring it out. Bring it out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Swizzy. Press 1. Swiss banks or Swiss beats? Cab row. I'm kicking y'all ass. Swiss banks or Swiss beat? Press 1. Which one you want? Sellouts. Press 1. You want a Swiss bank or you want a Swiss beat? Either one you going to owe. Press 1. Either one. Your secret is safe with me. Safe with me. Press 1. Yeah, Cab Row, the smartest of all time. They're gonna I'm putting my name in your heart. I don't want it on concrete. They destroy concrete. Don't get a tattoo of Cab Row University. Put it in your heart. Press 1. Kicking their ass with knowledge and wisdom. It's easy. It's easy. I'm just doing this because people gotta know, you know. Yeah, we talk about more than just clowning people over here. You know, how many of y'all black people out there keep the communist fist up and say black power and Black Lives Matter? I told y'all that was a setup to go to jail. Remember I told you? Press what? Oh, here, let me show you. You think I'll be up here talking shit about because I don't like Tamika Mallory? No. Y'all with the anarchist Black Cross, the ABC. Formerly the anarchist Red Cross. Press 1. In an anarchist support organization, which you are, Antifa. Press 1. The group is notable for its efforts at providing prisoners for the political. Hold up. Remember y'all was talking about all them people getting arrested and look, Antifa, look. This is Ice Cube, this communist takeover. Look, the group is notable for its efforts at providing prisoners with political literature, but it also organizes, press 1, also organizes material and legal support for class struggle prisoners worldwide. Ukraine. It commonly contrasts itself with Amnesty International, which is concerned mainly with prisoners of conscience and refuses to defend the accused of and refuses to defend those accused of encouraging violence. The ABC openly supports those who have committed legal activity in furtherance of revolutionary aims that anarchists accept as legitimate. Press 1. The international symbol of the anarchist Black Cross is in fact an offshoot of the American Red Cross. So you can tell Ice Cube in his new contract he can kiss my motherfucking ass. I'm not selling nothing. Told you. I told you, it's all Bolshevik, it's all Germanic. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing. And that's what we stand in. That's what I fight against. I've been fighting this for 2-3 years. Excellent information. Excellent information. I'm here to tell you there's black Nazis out here. I say it's black Nazis. Let me show you Tatar. Look. Tatarus. Talking about Tatar. Tataria. This is Tatar right here. Tatarus, the infernal regions of ancient Greek mythology, the name originally used for the deepest region of the world, the lower of the two parts of the underworld where the gods locked up their enemies according to those accounts. That's what the church do. That's what the Catholic Church did. Press 1. They believe in Satan. That's that shit right there. Told you. Oh man, it's Tataria. No, that's Khazarian. Y'all gonna get in trouble. I know it. I gotcha. I knew it was the last days. I'm just sitting on YouTube, just watching all of y'all. I'm getting dressed up a little bit, but it's fun to play the violin while the ship go down. I'm watching it fall down. Perfect. Right up my alley. It seemed like the world falling. I'm moving on up. Press 1. Shout out to my man, Mr. Newsome. Thanks for making it make sense, my man. D. Shoddy, thank you for that, champion. Crystal Hagens, shout out to you. Yes. Mary, shout out to you, Queen. All right. Who else is on here? Mrs. Woodward, shout out to you. Mrs. White, shout out to you. Mr. Osborne, shout out to you. My man with the everyday coffee, Starbucks, Wawa now, but Jason Harris, shout out to the old man, and Mr. Rodman, I appreciate you. Support the realest podcaster. This is hard work. We're not gonna lose. Kev got it. We got it. We ain't gonna lose. There's just so much to say, and I don't want to go too far, and I don't want to cram y'all brain, so we will never go over 2 hours. Press 1. We will never go over 2 hours because I don't want to overstress the mind. And periodically we will take breaks. Who is this? Another shout out. Wait till it come up. Initially we will take break, but y'all ain't never heard this. Black Nazis, white Nazis. The Nazi regime, we thought the Nazi regime was just Adolf Hitler running around. No. They talking about they wanted to no. What about the black Germans? Press 1. What about the black German? These were the lesbians movements back in the day. Press 1. They been wanting to link up with everybody. They don't care. Their sexual revolution is a part of the process. Ethnic cleansing. My ass. How you gonna ethnic cleanse Polish people? And you Russian and you Russian. You can't ethnic cleanse yourself. Adolf Hitler was a Jewish person. You can't. That was a false story to enslave your mind and to give your sympathy to somebody else. Press 1. The census took place over there first. They learned how to enslave first. Press 1. We Christians over here. Well, not just Christians, we follow Christ. This is God's country. The rest of the world follow Islam. They been trying to get us to convert to Islam. It's like the movie 300. Press 1. They use all type of people. Press 1. Look, they use all type of people to try to tell us there is no God. The black man is God. And we got to do this one. We got to do that one. The Asiatic black man is God. Look, more black Germans. Look. More black Germans. Look, I told you. Y'all playing. I'm not playing, y'all. Y'all playing. Y'all don't want y'all history. I'm going to give it to you anyway. I'm going to tell you who did it. That way you keep crying with your hand out, oh, give me something. No, you got to work for it. This is what you up against. Press 1. Here's what you up against. See that? Look. That's your trumpet playing Jewish ass right there. Monkey. Look, all of them, the cars are. Look. Look, they made themselves and made fun of you. Put a star on you. What the star doing on you? Now, we know who play the instruments in the world. What the Jewish star doing on you? And who robbed you? And who helped? And who? Shut up. Shut up. I'm the smartest man alive. Press 1. I'm a bad man with this history. Press 1. I'm a bad man. I'm Muhammad Ali, nigga. I'm Floyd Mayweather out here right now. Can't nobody say nothing. The Moors can't teach me nothing. The Asiatic black man can't teach me nothing. I got y'all. Press 1. I play video games. I know the Germans outfit. Press 1. I know everything. Fuck it. I know the kingdom. I know the company of America. I know who y'all stole it from. Press 1. You will not use retarded people to distract me. You got that? This ain't enough. Give me what you got. This ain't enough. This ain't gonna do nothing but make me mad. Press 1. Monster. Monster. Now teach me something. Teach the people something. From now on, you tell them internet hoes over there, Kwame, if they can't teach you nothing, they ain't get nothing from you. Don't even sleep with them, Kwame. Ladies, stop it. Look at black Nazis. More black African Nazis. Press 1. See why they put the black man over you? See why they say you from Africa? No, you're not. No, you're not. They need you enslaved so you'll be a black supremacist. You need to pull out of the Geneva Convention. You need to pull out of the United Nations. These are all white supremacist organizations. What I mean by white supremacy is, you know what the hell I mean. Press 1. Hold up. I'm sorry, Charles, I didn't mean to do that to you. You know, and we already know how and why they had to knock the heads of state out. We just filling in the blanks now. I say we just filling in the blanks now. Huh? Let's look at this guy. Ben Mohammed Hassan Campbell, Berlin. Press 1. Number 54. Press 1. Oh, look at your neighbor and say.
Not like this.
Oh!
Not like this.
Busting down the doors of the metaverse. Press 1. Luke, I am your father. Press 1. They can't beat me. I'm out here having fun kicking y'all ass now. This is getting pathetic. Press 1. I'm showing the people exactly how I am naturally reverse engineering their brains. Look, Nazi regime, a bunch of you netters. Look at them. Look. Who an actor that look like right there? Mackay something in that damn movie. Press 1. No more will you trick us. Press 1. There were Nazis then. There was Nazis now. Press 1. Battalion 54. Ain't that a bitch? I told you. And keep going while y'all thinking Africa. It's something to this shit. It's something to this. Press 1. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what the white man did. Hitler and the bankers in the back and your black ass in the front fighting for white supremacy with the fringe around it, maritime law. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I gotta take oh shit. My valves moves. Press 1. Monopoly man with the Italian Hitler and the Napoleon style bullshit with the front man. You. Side cheddar. Press 1. Moore's World TV. Press 1. Al Sharpton. Press 1. Man, niggas some house Negroes. Press 1. Damn, Kev Gill's breaking them down today. I love this. I love this because now I can see they ass. Hell yeah. And they all a part of the establishment of stealing. And taking what's not theirs. Press 1. Now look at this guy. He may look African American to you. If you see him on YouTube, I just want you to know there's a reason why he don't look like the copper tone North American, because he not. Press 1. I want you to know right now, you'll never be a North American. Your family lineage go down to Zimbabwe, some goddamn where, somewhere. You'll never be like us. Press 1. Ever. You see, smooth all over. Press 1. Hairy, fat neck. Press 1. No. Copper tone. Press 1. Knowledge and wisdom naturally. Artificial intelligence. Handsome. No good. Press 1. Tall. Short. Press 1. No, you gotta do people like this. Because people gotta understand the difference between them and us. When you look at Kwame, I don't know what he is. Where Lacquer Black at? What are you, Queen? Let me know. What are you, Queen? Where you at? I'm just had to make fun of him real quick. For practice. Press 1. Just for clout. Just for clout. So when you look at these brothers, don't always think everybody work for this person. This is the seat of Satan. Press 1. Listen to me. You all Freemasonic, you took an oath to Satan. Press 1. That's what you took an oath to the false apostle. Press 1. Yep. Who used your forefather bones to make sculptures like this, I bet. Real shit. I don't blame this fool. They probably use shit. You know when you put water and shit and you get the ants and you pull it up and you got the whole ant farm in a small little art form and all the smudged in ants is there because you don't flooded them out with some shit and now it's a goddamn sculpture and look at the horror in this. Press 1. This is them. This is what y'all organization signed up to in World War I. Yeah. See? Prove all things. Press 1. That's what I'm here to do. You can't argue with me. Let me look you in your face. You can't argue with me. I'm above you mentally. I don't want to wait till I'm famous. I'm gonna let you know now. You can't argue with me. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm the smartest person you ever fucking seen. Press 1. And I got big balls. Big ones. Press 1. All glory to God. That's why. Big ones. That's what y'all do. Pan-Africanism and Jabari, Catholics. They here to teach you to go to Africa where they ain't never go. Nobody in Africa want them around. They just want to take their money. Nobody cares about what you think about your little tribal ceremonies. They mean nothing. Press 1. Everybody's raping and pillaging you because you don't know nothing and you got frivolous leaders over you who playing little stupid games wearing little stupid Marvel Comics outfits. Press 1. They don't watch Wakanda 10 times and think because they get dressed up on Wakanda Day. Press 1. And grow some dreadlocks. Press 1. Chinese people selling dreadlock wigs to you weirdos. I can't believe this. And y'all really just lost in the fucking Disneyland. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Mrs. Delawak. I don't know how to say that. Delawak. I think I said it right. That's interesting. Delawak. That sounds like some goddamn indigenous shit. Dilawak, thank you so much for the contribution for the show, Mrs. Dilawak. Mrs. Hornick, for the truth. Shout out to you, Queen, coming in like Kobe Bryant. I'm teasing. I love the support. And more support, the more truth, I guess. This shit energized me. You know, they can argue on a computer and travel in cars and go live for 10 hours a day. Kev Gills, I just want to work for 2 hours. Look, I'm going to claim it. Look, I just want to work for 2 hours. And God, I just want to work for 2 hours. Lord have mercy. I mean, I'm just slaving. I'm tired of it. I just want to work for 2 hours. I'm cool. I'm out of here. Cool. How long we been on the air? We got 2 hours. An hour and 55 minutes. It's just truth. You know? It's hard to just deliver the truth all the time in 2 hours. Fire. So you can go back in your world and see the destruction and come back and I told you. Just like the I told you spot. I told you. Look. The Ukrainians gonna disguise themselves as Mexicans and say, hey, hola, my friend. Hola. When they get to the border, sir, you American? Yes. I'm American. I'm no Mexican. My wife. Where's your wife, sir? In Missouri. White people playing the role of Mexicans. They tell Mexicans they can't come across the border, but let Albanians and Syrians. White men. Oh man, y'all some hypocrites. Like y'all were just telling them Haitians, you didn't whip them. Haitians, you know, whipped them looking like Napoleon. Get back. I'm up here. Hold up, bro. Law and order, remember now. No, hold up. Hillary Clinton just tear down the fucking island and try to steal their kids. Oh no, get back. Hey, you right there, Polish person that go using their country to come on. I am Russian. So what? You have blonde hair and blue eyes. Press 1. They be finding Ukrainians and Russians to marry them, to give them citizenship. They keep bringing them. They have married 3 of them at the same damn time. Press 1. Y'all some weirdos. We always jump in an interracial relationship. I condition myself. I don't want no foreigner. Press 1. Every time I had to condition myself. Foreigner costs too much. Hell no, they got an American dream in their goddamn head. Press 1. They cost too much. Fuck a foreigner. Fuckaforeigner.com. Press 1. I don't care fuck how you feel. Y'all think American is a fucking dream. I don't live. It is a dream, and I don't live there. Press 1. I'm a real Negro from a Democrat community. Press 1. Oh, there's America. Duck right now. Watch out. That's police. They coming. I tell all my African friends, be careful. They gonna think you is me. Press 1. They gonna think y'all African American. Make sure when you talk to them, speak French so they'll know the difference. Press 1 so I can blend in. Press 1. LAPD pull up on us Africans. Press 1. Fast. I switch up fast. They bonjour, yeah. They look at me. Yeah, he got to be French too. I make my lips small.
Unknown caller.
From Detroit.
I go small lip on them. Coffee and Kush TV, you're there.
What's up, Kev? How you doing? This Sam from Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit in the building. What's up, King?
What's up, man? I just want to follow up on what you're going on in your show today.
Go ahead.
Those people that we looking at, they are part of the Free Arabian Legion. They was blacks and Africans put together by the Nazi German leader of the war. and they was actually really against the Aboriginal people in the U.S.
Of course.
So it wasn't like they was for us. You know, they weren't on our side.
What did you call them again? What did you call them?
The Free Arabian Legion.
Now, the French was in control of them, and the French also have a legion, correct?
Yep.
Yep. The Nazis had a legion, and they all orchestrated out of the regime of the Pope and all that. That's their state,
yep.
Head of state.
1943, it says. 1943.
What did it say?
It say they started training in 1943. When they was trying, the war that they was fighting, that they thought they was fighting, was called the Good and Evil War. This is what they told them they was fighting, the Good and Evil War.
Woo! They pulled a fucking number on everybody.
Man,
The Good and Evil War.
This is crazy. When I'm reading this, I was just like, wow. And they said they didn't want the people over here to get confused with them being the white Nazis, so they did not put the swastikas or the lightning bolts on their clothing.
On their own clothing.
On their own clothes.
Oh my goodness, that's like me wearing the neighborhood Crip clothes and then walking through the blood saying, "No, let me take this off for you."
Yeah. They was from the Middle Eastern, Egypt, Iraq, Syria, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, Algeria, and beyond. They was all put together.
And beyond.
6,500 soldiers.
He said it beyond.
With Nazi command.
And beyond.
6,500 soldiers with Nazi commanders.
Oh my, with Nazi and French commanders. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. I love when our brothers get on this history, because we was always interested with the history of toys and video games, but we really never understood it. I'm playing different in video games now. I'm really playing now. I'm really fucking shit up.
And you know, I really got deep on Call of Duty, because it's seeming like you play Call of Duty is giving you a timeline that is different.
Yes.
You know, and they got the black Nazis in the Call of Duty game.
Really? They got the black Hellfighters in Battlefield 1 in Germany.
Yep.
So they did the same thing. They trying to tell you something.
They are, yep.
Damn. Well, thank you for that, King.
Yep. So I just had to get on this, man, and share my 2 cents, man.
Thank you for that. I appreciate you, man.
For sure. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
My man, look, these are legions. And you already know in the Bible who the legions are. See, I told you. The Bible, now let me stop now. I'm about to seal it up, because the Bible is my playbook. So now I don't even got to say that no more. That's my playbook. That's it right here. That's my strength. That's my rock. I have more than faith than a mustard seed in that word of God that they say the white man wrote. This must be the most brilliant story I ever heard. The most brilliant. And let me die believing in this white man's book, Dean. Fine. I've never, like, thinking about it, like he just said, the legion in the Bible is a legion of demon, legion of devil. But it also say they have all came against thee in a confederacy. Do you know what a confederacy is? A lot of y'all people think that person who ran in the Nazis, ran in Adolf Hitler Olympics. Remember this guy? This guy is a German. This guy right here? Yeah, why the black Americans got parts and shit made out of... This guy is a German. Those blacks who was running for Adolf Hitler he knew them black people was going to beat him. Those are his runners. I thought he was on some black hate No. Who are them runners that was running at the Olympics? Nigga, that nigga's a German. Look. His eyes are squiggly. I see. You didn't know this. He's German. Adolf Hitler put his ass out there and said, "Even to crush all you white people." He wasn't. See, this is the theater of war. Adolf Hitler in the Mein Kampf, that's the whole Democrat manifesto. You just don't know German. And they try to take you away from the book. The first page is the success of the democracy. Okay, you've been indoctrinated by white supremacists. You are Clayton Bigsby character. You are the blind black kid who was raised and you don't know who you are and you sit up here and laughed at David Chappelle, but that's you. World outside of the you, that's you. As I always say, what did your nation believe in before God, before the word of God? And I stand corrected. Nothing. You knew nothing. You were dead. You stand dead. You going to be dead until you come to the water and drink. And you're going to be dead forever. Your favorite celebrities, your favorite rappers going to die broke. You're going to be crying in a useless hell forever and ever. Wishing, putting little angel wings on your favorite dead op and your favorite cousin who was out here gangbanging and doing all the worst things you didn't see while you was home asleep. Press 1. Y'all can participate in the fake ass world if y'all want to. I'm cool. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Y'all think everybody going to go to heaven. And now how this thing work. Sorry guys. I'm sorry to buck up your little t-shirt program. Press 1. That's not what God said. It's actually blasphemous. It's actually blasphemous. Let me see. And they hate that I talk about God so much. What else I'm going to talk about? Who you think I get this information from? Who empowers me? Who got the balls to say this a German? Press 1. Who got the balls to say Adolf Hitler put him out there to beat all them other nations? I got the best Negro. Press 1. I got the best one. Mine's whoop you. Then they made them stars in America and say, look, you can be something. Joe Louis out there, the first black boxer and stuff. Boxing is rigged. Oh, this one, he Asiatic. These ain't black people. These are Africans and other people who traded places with you. We just didn't know. We just didn't know. You got to know that the stars and the Mayweathers and the stuff, these people are European. These people are African. These people are bloodline of those who stole it all from you. Every one of you is a Floyd Mayweather. If they give you your shit back, you don't have to sit on Instagram and look at if this people right here, Mr. Leor and his people, give us free, we'll be just like Floyd or everybody, but they don't want that. Hell, they barely want you with a cell phone keeping up with your bill. Press 1. But I got to tell you, this was a sovereign nation. It still is sovereign as soon as you wake up. You have a king and a queen. You have land. You have ownership. You went through emancipation process. You don't owe foreign banks anything. Yes, you don't under the sovereign government of the kings and queens that was here before that. Oh yeah, but what the banks did, I'm gonna tell you what the banks did. They put Mother Mary up there and took down the father, and they put they took the patriarch and made you hate the father. They took the patriarch out the house. They took the patriarch out the house. They took God out the house. They took the patriarch out the house. That's the plan of the Confederate, of the bankers. Is to take the head of household, press 1, take the head and remove him. That's the plan of the banks, Swiss banks. You see? The Negro, the head, right here, the Washington Redskin head, the Indian head, the Negro head, is to take the Atlanta Braves head, yeah, the baseball head ass nigga, yeah, to take the heads of state and use their money as monopoly and sell them their own shit. Yes, it's to cut the heads off and enrich themselves and put our stuff. We supposed to be rich. Our reparations and your trust is coming in. Who's holding it up? They giving it to Asian people. They giving it to Ukrainians. They giving it to their forefathers and their cousins and shit right here trying to play a game. And you got to wake up so you will know. But you can't get it unless you adhere to the word of God. Press 1. You got to put your trust in God. You got to take the trust from the devil and put your trust in the new kingdom. You got to take your trust from the devil and give me my soul back. Press 1. I'm reclassified. Hell no. Press 1. I don't want no. Hell no. I don't want that bondage. No. Press 1. You have to be what they are in fucking Switzerland. Sovereign. Hell, who? Because in reverse, you are sovereign. That's you. When the policy people come with the blue and red lights, they come to me, right? I'm King Kevin, right? By the way, I'm Mr. Gillespie. You know who I am, nobleman, right? They boo, boo, boo. I'm gonna get up. Well, who the fuck do you think you are? Press 1. You ever seen white people do that? That's you. What, sir? Do you know who I am? I'm finna sue you and the company you work for. They finna hold me some. You don't even have policy over me. What are you talking about? But y'all don't allow yourself to be enslaved. You have to put your trust back in the Father. You gotta have more trust in the mustard seed too. You got to start investing back in the church. You got to get back to the poor. You got to get back to what God wants you to be here for while you here, and start changing the dynamic of the debt bondage that has already. Without you, there is no system. You are the power base behind the democracy. You are the power base behind this whole system. You the only thing. You the only factor. That's why they be worried about your vote. Please do something. The game is to get you to do something. Please, empower us some more. As soon as you vote for them, amendment this one, we got to go over here and spend it, but you just gave us signing shit. But thank you. First one. Sir, can we get 10, 20 trillion? No, that's going to Israel. No, that's going to Somalia right now. Yeah, the American Red Cross work hard over there. So we gonna fund the operation because they take care of this one. That's why we go with the American Red Cross. See, the federalized government. See, no, maybe next time. Next time, vote. I voted for you, but well, next time, just keep taking part. You guys will get it. You guys will get it. Why ain't you getting tired of getting it? You guys will get it. This shit crazy, family. It's crazy when you think about it. You know, these are Africans. These Africans were Frenchmen and stuff like that. These are Italians. When you see Marcus Garvey, do you know who that is? Nope. He transformed your ass into a stateless black man. Press 1. That's what. I don't care what your favorite battle rapper said. I don't care about none of that. Bro, I said he helped reclassify black people by way of the reclassification process. He's Walter Plecker's best friend. Meanwhile, y'all watching Kevin Samuels talk about Jada Pinkett, things that are not real. Y'all watching all of these things. Some of y'all believe in y'all getting taught by these individuals who claim y'all are Indians and all type of shit. But hey, 2 hours and 13 minutes. I believe my time is up here. I believe my time is up. I got any more shout outs to do? Shout out to Mr. Pittman. Shout out to Stephen Watson. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate every bit. Every bit, every contribution helps right here at the row. I think I'm gonna start doing my live streams outside too. I think I want to get one. It's a camera that I got to get, right. This motherfucker wireless, right. I've been eyeballing this bitch for like $5, and you can go outside, right, and control the shit from your phone. So I can have 2 of them right there, like I got these cameras, but I can change them to a Wi-Fi generated and use a Wi-Fi product to control the 2. And all I have to do to switch motherfucking angles is press the button. Nerd shit. I know y'all won't understand, but it looks good when you're producing. It looks good when you edit. Yeah, you use your phone as a switcher. Now I can use anything I have. You can use anything as a switcher, right? But not on the webcam. And it actually moves. So you can use it to switch and all that. And it also does the green screen and all that other shit. So yeah. Yeah. So right now we're just dealing with that. Shout out to y'all people who was here. We stayed here 15 minutes overtime. And we'll talk about this tomorrow and get more into the black Nazis, the ideological subversion, who taught the Negro in America that he was black, he was from Africa. We're going to go through that whole staging process just to kind of flush, for new students, flush the mind out. You feel me? There's vitamins. Just give them conversation so they can flush. We got to take it slow. This shit right here have you arguing with family members. We Nazis? We German? Or Catholic? Which one is we? There's one. I don't mean to mess y'all little stuff up. You know what I'm saying? I really love people. And I know it's a lot of black people that are Catholic. But let me tell you. You ever heard of something called the orphan trains? All them kids went to Catholic school. The Catholics taught y'all white supremacy. Talked about white Jesus. Mary was more important. Yeah. Peter and them, press 1, took the black mama out. No father. And if it is a father, a white man on the Sistine Chapel. Press 1. They did it all. The Catholic Church and the founders of the Germans and Russians and Slavics and Portuguese people, they did it all. They changed God's law. They changed his day. The first law is you better not change the day. They changed the worship day to Sunday, to a pagan worship, Nazi god like Japan, the rising sun. That's Saturn worship. That sun they use to represent Saturn. That's not the sun, that's Saturn who brings life. They keep talking about the sun. I'm going to tell you the truth. The sun is the son of man. That's Saturn. Throw this at your head. You heard what I said. Right now, I said it's Saturn, damn it. And that's what they worship. They don't sun worship. They Saturn worship. Press 1. Nibiru worship. They don't sun worship. They Saturn worshipers. Press 1. What you think the Nazi and the Kalima and the Hinduish and this one? They worship Saturn. They placed them and named each planet out there of their foreign gods. They tried to push their gods up there in the heavens. In your mind, Pluto, Saturn, you don't put Satan up there. And I told you about Satan in 23. And the rings of Jordan are the trolls of Jordan. I told you about this. Whew. There's so much to learn, Press 1. So much to learn. That's why they having a problem. They're like, is the sun outside the earth? And if so, what the fuck is that? Because that look like it's inside the earth. Nothing's making sense to them. So they're questioning. They're right to question. But they don't know what the fuck going on. They don't know how to explain it. That shit right there is your Saturn. You Saturn worship. And when you say, we melanated, we feed off the sun. No, you don't. You think you eating Satan. That's what you eating. You believe in energy and all this scientific and all this, which is going to lead your ass right back to God. Hindus use the swastika sign too. Yes. Hindus use the swastika sign. Yes. That's the religious factor behind what y'all see. That's that. The Nazism and all that, they're all the same. Turks, European, Slavics, Bolsheviks, they all the same. Y'all ever seen, what's that dude they tried to proclaim as the Lion of Judah? What's his name? From Ethiopia, what's his name? Haile Selassie? He an Ashkenazi Jew. No, he's an Ashkenazi. Long ass nose. Press one. He's just dark. He's just dark. He was implanted by the Catholic Church and them. They recognized him because he's the perfect, facts. Facts. I know it hurt. Oh. A lot of these people got mothers and fathers and grandparents who were Nazis. White people. Obama and them. Where you think they come from? Hold on now. Why you think they all say they all cousins? Because they are all a part of those European families as a collective you will call white supremacists or Nazis or stuff like that. The Bushes, the Obamas, they ain't even their name, but I'm saying the Prescott Bushes and his involvement in banking, the Swiss banks and the gold where they made their fortune from. So we gotta get back into the truth. Coffee and Kush TV. Stop saying everybody is Nipsey family. I don't got time for that, and I'm not a Nipsey worshiper. Let's get that straight. I'm not a Nipsey worshiper either. I believe in God and I believe in divine order and things of that nature. So I don't know where y'all got lost at, but that's not me. Those people, a lot of these people like Slim 400 came out and said he was German. A lot of these people are German. A lot of these people are foreigners. You don't know what Snoop Dogg is. Snoop Dogg with that face, he can be Ashkenazi Jew. He can be a Polish. He can be something else. You just saying black because it's like tied to a culture that they put on you. Crips, Bloods. So they black because they was rappers. And I mean, that's what makes you believe them. Coffee and Kush TV, realest person on the internet. If you would like to support the podcast and would like to get your shout out, go to the Cash App. My cash tag is Gills Gang. I'll see y'all tomorrow in class. And as always, family, I'll holla.